Hello, and welcome to another episode of We Hate Skill Windows, the podcast hosted by me and Chris. Chris, who is Frosh over there, and me, the talking rabbit thing. But today we are reviewing Your Talent Is Mine, which, if you watched last week's episode or listened to it, then you would know that I stated that I don't enjoy what I had read so far of it, um, or I didn't enjoy it at the time, and I still don't enjoy it now. But now we have read through. I've read through most of it. I haven't actually read through all of it, but Chris has read through all of it. So we're gonna go and talk about why it's bad. Before we go any further, though, is there anything you thought was good about this one? Don't don't go all at once, please.
Sometimes the art was good.
Uh, the
Yeah.
only redeeming benefit. Uh, yeah, this one was like, wait, okay, compared to Super Evolution, how good was this one? Would you say it's better or worse than Super Evolution?
That's hard to say. I think I disliked the Super Evolution MC slightly more.
Yeah, he didn't have enough fan service. Yeah, this one sort of, it's all over the place. This one, um,
It's
yeah, this
very
one like,
dull.
eh,
He did go on a killing spree.
yeah, as you stated, I was briefed on the thing before we started. Apparently, he goes and kills an entire family of martial warriors or something. Uh, but to be fair, they were a bit evil and they wanted to like brainwash him. So I guess it's fair. But also, some things I found, or I was giving some quick talking points when I was reading it. So I think this is around chapter like 10 or so when he's going into the like monster hunting contest.
Yeah.
Uh and it's like, oh, like all these different schools are there, and oh man, who will win? The faculty literally know who will win. It's the Moore family guy. And the fact
Yeah,
that someone beat him, you see in panel where all the like judges are like, you fucking idiot. You dared beat like the the genius of the Moore family. This was meant to be his win. What do you? Where's the integrity?
part of
Where's the
the
fair? You, if it was all rigged, then why did it matter?
honest to God, I feel like a lot of these novels that are kind of just really boring are kind of like they always have to make it seem like everyone is just like corrupt. Everyone like hates the MC. It's kind of,
Yeah,
they've got. I don't know why the world has to be portrayed so terribly to these people, like all the time.
I assume it's meant to be like, oh, look at this poor fucker, but instead it just feels like mind numbing at this point. Because everyone's
Oh,
like this. Not a
yeah.
single person's nice to him or some shit. I
Well, like
don't
he's got
know.
friends. It's just that the
Okay, the
there's a
friend he
bunch
had
of
at
people
the
who are
academy
just.
doesn't really count. The friend. I don't think that's a friend. That's like a convenient tool to use and throw away at times.
You're right. You're so right. I don't
Because
know
he was
why
his
they're even
friend
friends still.
purely by like being. Are they still friends?
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't
Oh,
met them in a while.
yeah, exactly. He threw him away already. But like, yeah, in the contest, he like saves the friend, and then he's like, "Hey, you don't mind if I steal all your points, right?" And the friend's like, no, please, I just want to survive. It's like, all right, cool. Where was the boss? Point to me in the direction of the boss. It's so
I
like
don't think.
fucked. And then what?
Uh, he gets more friends later.
The captain guy?
Friends. Yeah.
Captain in his group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. They seem like great friends.
It was like great. Oh my god, there was a scene that I was
Uh-huh.
just so hypocritical. Freaking.
Please go ahead. Let me know.
So, it was when they were fighting like some like fire lizard queen, whatever.
Fire
And
lizard.
so in the group, there's like the captain and then his three subordinates.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, when they're fighting the fire lizard queen, they were for sure thought they were gonna die. So the captain was like, "Go, run away! I'll stall this guy, and then I'll catch up to you guys later." And then two of them were like, "Okay, yeah, no, I won't do that. I'll stick with you to the others." And the third guy was like, "Nah, I'm a bounce."
The third guy was like,
So
yeah, fuck you.
yeah, and then later he's dying, and the captain's like, "I don't trust betrayers," and I'm just like, "What do you mean?" 2 panels ago, you were like, "Go run away."
oh my god.
I was just like, "Y'all."
That's like like if ever, right? Like either the purge or like a zombie apocalypse occurs and like, someone we know, like, if it's like our group, our friend group or something, and yeah, maybe like someone gets caught out and they're like, "Hey, just run for it. Don't go back." And then for some reason we do run for it because we want to live later on. Well, you're gonna get backstabbed for that, I guess. I That trope has never made sense to me. It's like it's usually not the main character that does it though. So I suppose the captain probably is fair to be slated as like a not is he a bad person? I don't know.
A bad person. He's just a normal guy.
Okay, he's just morally gray, huh? Morally
It's
gray,
just
hates betrayers. Very, very.
I was just so shocked that he left the one guy to die. I was like, you they even he laughed because he wanted to live. I don't know.
Well, he didn't live now, did he?
He didn't live.
No shit.
They were even like insulting his intelligence. They were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have tried to leave with all these enemies around, you stupid
Whoa.
crap."
Really?
They didn't say it to his face. They were just like, he should have known better that not to leave in the midst of all these enemies alone. And I was just like, what?
Wait, but he told him to leave?
Yeah, so in the beginning, they were just like, leave, the three of you go. Uh,
Oh.
it was like that trope. And then it got flipped on its head like a couple panels later. I was like,
So
good.
self-sacrificing, so noble, so kind. Yeah. This one,
But
I feel like we don't really have a lot to talk about. This could be the shortest review yet, I feel. Actually, no, hold on. Some quick talking points that I had. When the assassin was sent to fight him, did you notice how he saw the assassin?
yeah, this stupid window.
Yeah. So, so the Moore family, whatever, that he stole this monster kill in the contest, sends an assassin after him. He's like walking home from work or some shit, or from school. He stops in some random ass alleyway, and he's like, "Hold on, what's that?" And he looks up, and there's a fucking floating skill window. The man was
Just saying.
invisible, except for the skill window. Right? I'm not
I,
wrong in thinking that he's the only one who can see that, right? That's the logic?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's the only one who could see skill windows.
He would have been dead. Instead, he
It
got to say
was
like, "Who are you?" and like confront the guy. I feel like if he didn't see him, he would have just died.
he would have just died straight up. Died to the first hit.
But instead, he saw this. Oh. So,
I'm
as
just
this is a
like,
podcast about hating skill windows, I would like to submit this one as I hate the skill window.
it was
Oh.
such a stupid skill.
It was like, just, like, what? Just the feeling of, like, why? Like, why? Why? Eh,
Why indeed?
Why? But yeah,
It
I don't
has
know.
so little
Does it
plot.
have any redeeming qualities? Oh yes. So in the last few chapters, he finds a fox. Please, Chris, will you talk about the fox for a second?
Oh yeah,
Just,
it's
just, yeah,
adorable.
just like what
It's
you were griping about
cute.
before we started.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but it freaking talks. I, it's so adorable. Why does it talk though? It also behaves like a some sort of child. It
Oh,
is a
maybe
child,
because it is a child.
but it's just like it behaves like one of those like children that are like super nice and like will follow your orders like I don't know.
Like a filial Chinese child, or
Yeah.
no? Uh, the dialogue is really cringe for that thing. It literally licked the protagonist and was like, "Please, sir, please, master, my mother is in danger and she is with child. Please go save her." No one fucking talks like that, okay? No one talks like that. Not even a fucking golden fox child. No one talks like that. Even if you're a divine beast, shut the fuck up. Talk like a child. Please save my mommy. She's in trouble. Like, yeah, come on, make it more realistic. Come on.
Oh. And then later they show the scene of like the mom giving birth.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
oh.
I was like, wow, there's uh, there's so much crap happening in this god dang manhwa. It's like I there's once again no story, and all the arcs are like really really short. Uh,
It
I don't know.
it's another one of those where I can see now why you were griping so hard about like Born into a Newbie style, where like they just sort of well, even in this one, he has no real reason to do anything. He's purely doing it to get stronger. At least in
Oh no,
Born
he
into
has
a
to
Newbie,
save his he has to save his sister. He's to
he doesn't though. She's got like a god tier talent of her own.
she's
You
not
mean his real
awakened
sister,
yet.
right? Or his fake sister? So for the context here, uh, he finds like this lady from the Marshall Pavilion, which is like a sector or a group or something. And the first thing he looks at is like, wait, you have the same face as my sister. And then in the later chapters, every time he meets her, he's like, she looks just like her.
So I gotta save her. Guess I gotta do what she does. Says
But so far, there's like no indication of what their relationship is besides business partner. I yeah, I don't know.
you.
This is not the worst thing I've read, but it's definitely down there. I feel. Uh,
It's not like awful. Like I don't hate the MC.
no, it's
Like
missing the comedy value of Lil G.
yeah, it's missing a lot of comedy.
He doesn't kill enough people. Or actually, I don't know.
What do
You
you
said
mean?
he killed a whole family, right? Was it enough
Yo,
people? Was it like Lil G people?
eh, he killed them in a way that was kind of like I don't know. He just kind of killed them 'cause he didn't like them. Well, because they also tried to kill his family. Uh,
Uh,
it was like, uh, it
typical
wasn't.
Chinese, like,
Yeah,
uh, the issue with it is it's always, I think we complained about this previously, or maybe I complained about this. It's always so, like, black and white in these, right? Like,
yeah,
you stole
exactly.
my kill. Your family must pay for it with their lives. There's like no other way to like do anything. Like, hey, you stole my kill. Maybe next time I'll just find you and beat you up.
No, he's killing you, your family,
Do a
your family's
background search on
family, your
him.
friends.
Find out everything he has. Oh, he has a pet cow in Switzerland? Fucking kill that bitch. Like, what? Why? It's so. And
And
I
there's
swear
never
to
anything
God,
redeeming about these people. Yeah.
they are meant to be trash fodder. They have no substance in the story. It doesn't matter if they were the son of of the 10 heroes or some shit. Well, the 10 heroes, it's 9 heroes now. Like, it doesn't matter. These people are meant to be, like, trash fodder. God. Oh, God. The only one that I think has done it really well is, now I'm blanking on the name, so why did I even bring it up? Oof. I actually don't remember what it is. It's the one where it's like it's almost like a oh god. What am I thinking of? God damn it. I have it somewhere saved, surely. Hold on. There's one that's like really good. We should actually cover it at some point. But let me see if I can pull up my webcomics list here and see if I can find it real fast. Uh Okay, I don't think I can. That's great. Well, shit. I thought I would have it. I don't have it. Well, damn. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, that's fine. There's one that I'm thinking of. I can't think of it right now, so we're not gonna talk about it. Let's review the damn thing, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so the art is actually not the worst. I would argue that
Yeah.
SSS class Gotcha Hunter's art is worse.
Huh? Huh?
So SSS class Gotcha Hunter has like really weird like I don't know what to call it, like artifacting or like
Oh,
anti-alias.
I think
It's like
that's from the
scanned really
scam.
shit. I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
but
Asura may have
they
gotten
should do
bad
better
scans.
scans, is what I'm saying. Uh, the scans are really bad. I feel is what's happening there. But like,
Yeah, the
you
raw
should
scans were.
the raw scans. You scan it better. Like it's literally so shit. I understand that Asura is like just like fast speed, haha. But like even Asura, Leviathan, or like any of the other ones that, well, well, I mean, listen, they do it for free. That's true, and they also do it for illegally. So maybe we'll cut them a little bit of slack. But no, fuck that. They were able to scan solo leveling
What do
in like
you mean?
4K. They should be able to do better. Also, if you saw Asura started covering Omniscient Reader for some reason,
Wait, really?
I'm pretty
What?
sure
Oh
they
my god, I
did.
see it now.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I don't think they have more chapters than the official release, but here they are, I guess. So here we are. But the art is a solid like. Hmm. I always like to say the art's a solid 6 out of 10.
I'll give it
It's a
an 8.
7. I'll give
It
it.
feels like a
Okay.
7, you're right.
Oh, you want to give it an 8?
I don't know. I feel like it deserves a 7, maybe. Oh.
Ooh, tempting, tempting.
Uh,
You want to give it a 7.5? Maybe a 7.25.
still like there are parts of it that are drawn well,
There are
but
also parts of it where, like, and I put examples in the chat of like I think chapter 18 or something. It's just straight cut, copy and paste, like screenshot from Blender with a shitty little like cell shading texture on it. Like
yeah,
where they put no effort, which I mean, fair, you know, it saves time, but like at least trace over it and draw back over it so it looks like the rest of the art. You're not like an
they should.
anime studio with thousands of budget doing this shit. Actually, well, actually, I you remember the scene in Overlord where he summoned the baby goats
Yeah,
and they were just so fucking CG.
yeah.
Stuff like that. And then you think maybe that's why they do it because they're like, well, the big studios do it. And like to be fair, it doesn't like detract from the thing. It's just the background. Like the academy that he goes to is like 3D. Like it doesn't make anything terribly worse. But if we're talking about like pure cohesion or something, like you know the world after the end or something, I feel like something like that would have. Well, it. I guess it. To be fair, it's done by like really good studio. I don't know. Don't really know. I feel like it can be called chalked up to be just not not the best. What would be your score though, Chris?
The story.
No. For the art, is it a 7?
Oh, 7. Yeah,
A
it's
7.
a 7.
Wonderful. For the story, this thing has a whole lot of story to it, and by that I mean it's got very little story. I think. Uh,
I don't know how I feel about any of the arcs. Honestly, they're all.
so what are the main arcs here? He gains his talent. He gains the ability to see people's talents. He gains the ability to copy people's
Yeah,
talents. The rest of the chapters so far are him just copying other people's talents. And despite
getting
copying their
stronger.
talents, they don't seem to like. Well, besides the family that he slaughtered, people don't really seem to have a reaction to him using their talents, right?
I
Unless I'm
mean, even the
wrong?
fan, like, I don't think no one has like any reaction to him
No.
copying.
The family, the young master was like, wait, you? How do you have the shadow talent? They said that.
Oh yeah. I
Because it was
mean,
like super unique or something. But besides that, and then they die, so I guess they don't have a reaction anymore. But yeah, I mean, listen, we've got a cute mascot character now. The story's a 10 out of 10. I'll give it a 4.
oh,
It's like, oh god, I'm gonna be sad if I gave Super Evolution a better score than this. It's on that level.
yeah. It's roughly similar. Uh,
What will you be giving it
uh,
then?
oh, I I feel like it deserves a lower score, but I
Uh,
don't. I didn't. It at least all connected, kind of, in its own. Like just because there's not much of it. Like
it
sometimes I read some of these stories and it just feels super random and like out of place. But this one,
yeah, that's I it advances at a fairly like no, it doesn't.
it doesn't go anywhere. But
The only
they've
thing that
got
goes anywhere is his
someone else.
cultivation level. It just perpetually goes
Yeah,
up. But
yeah.
is that
They've got like
story?
small arcs. They've got like these weird arcs where he's like clearing out this one thing. They have this one overarching arc of like the rivalry between the sex. Oh,
Wait, but wait, if he
or the
killed the
bases.
entire family, is there no more rivalry?
No, that's only one family in the Linhai space. I think
Oh,
the Lin family is like the main
oh wait, they're not like
family.
the. Are they all like allied?
I
Or
think they're allied. It's like
yeah, because
they're like
like during the monster
loosely,
subjugation thing, they were all like giving out rewards together, right?
or the Lin family is giving out rewards to everyone. I think
Oh, was the Moore
even the
family
Moore
not?
family.
Oh, the Moore family
They were
was
just
there. I thought they were like important
yeah.
for a second.
I mean, they are important. They're like a
Not
rich
anymore, I
family.
guess.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Actually, the
being? Can you imagine being like the like a family member in that family, like come from home from school? You're like, hey guys, I'm back. You walk around, everyone's dead. It's like a Sasuke scene. Like, wait, why
oh
is everyone
no,
dead? And then Ye Tian looks at you and he's like, oh, there was one more. He just
no.
fucking slaughters you. Did he kill like the
Oh,
kids or something, or did he only kill like the elders?
no, he just killed like the elders.
Okay, well at least he's not horrible. You know who would kill the kids? Lil Wuji.
Well, Luigi wouldn't kill the kids.
No, he would kill the kids.
He only kills people who goes against him. He's very
There were like so many like rich dumbasses that like bumped him into him in the street, and he's like, "All right, your entire family's dying. Your uncle, your father, your grandfather." Uh, and then later on, he starts killing like werewolves and vampires, and then the story's a weird
yeah.
thing now. But yeah, I don't know. This one, what would you like to give the story? You
Yeah.
say a lower than a four.
I'll give it a four. Actually, I'll give it a four. It's
Ah,
I can't give it too low of a score.
you sure? We always can. I feel like
You're
our highest
I can.
category always is art because, to be fair, it's usually got pretty good art.
It would never get printed if it didn't even have good art.
That
Yeah,
is debatable. That's
that's true.
debatable. I've definitely read some where the art, like, straight up doesn't make sense. Uh, i.e., the what's it called? The cheat user, Rise of the Cheat User, or some shit. That one, the art, like, just it doesn't. I don't know. The fact that that one starts off with like, oh, I'm someone so and so, and I have lived for like thousands of years in this virtual world. I've also had 29 wives or something like that. And then he like gets exposed for cheating and his account gets banned and he gets a knock on his front door IRL and he opens it and it's two like women that he don't recognize and then they're like, hey, we're gonna recruit you to this secret agency. You have no choice because you're a cheater. Now come with us or you're gonna get arrested. He goes with them and it's revealed it's like a group of six of them and they're all his past wives from like the video game, but apparently the video game was super realistic and so they're all like sort of still in love with him and it's like, what the fuck is this setting? And then he has to go and help
Black.
like organizations by so like apparently there's like hackers in game, right? And to counter hacking, they deploy hackers of their own. So he's like a good hacker fighting against bad hackers in the game. Trust me, it doesn't make sense. We also shouldn't review it. Yeah, but we should review when trash like this.
Oh,
We kind of drag the things down. The characters, what's redeeming about the main character, really?
um,
His sense to protect
nothing.
his family, I guess. Like he's not evil, but like none of them are inherently that evil. Unless they have no family, then they are pretty evil.
This guy doesn't really have that much. Like, you don't see why he is the way he is, right? Like, you don't see why he loves his sister other than the fact that they're family. uh,
you see like one flashback where the sister's like, we're gonna
cutting his hair or something.
yeah, cutting his hair, and he's like, I'll protect you when I'm stronger. But like, what does that?
It's not.
I
That's not really like a deep
yeah, I mean, you're right.
backstory.
She's not even in the hospital. She has to be like hospital. Never gotten out of bed in the last 15 years. He spends his first paycheck letting her walk, and then she gets struck by another bout of fatal illness. And to get stronger, he becomes more ruthless or something. There's not even that. He's just ruthless. This guy just
Yeah,
like doesn't give a shit. And then he comes back to his sister and he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm back."
pork soup. Thanks.
Yeah, and she's
Thanks.
like, "Oh, you're back. How did work go?" And he's like, "Oh, it went great. I just killed a whole family." Like, he's
Hmm.
so 1D. Like
Yeah.
his only motivation is getting stronger. He doesn't really care how he does it. He has no real
Yeah.
morals in that sense. And
There's no
okay,
goals.
the issue with these, right, the cultivation ones, I feel, and this happened in I'm the Fated Villain as well. It seems like in these, the whole logic is, if I am strong enough to beat up the elder of your sect, your rules don't apply to me. There is no law. The law is power. And if I have more power than you, I am the law. But
Yeah.
once again, I didn't read the chapters where he massacred the family. How the fuck he was like a he was only like what like an elite martial warrior? How do you
I think he advanced past so like after he saves the lady from the jellyfish people or like the underwater stuff, she
Mhm.
gives him like a bunch of crap like as
Yeah.
thanks for saving
He
her.
with those elixirs he got to elite class.
So yeah. And they also kind of like they say like because he's
But is it
elite.
also just like one of these where it's like, oh, he's like a mid-tier elite class, but his power level is actually closer to a late tier martial elite
That's
class.
exactly it. Yeah,
This
that's
is one of
exactly it.
those where the power
Yeah.
levels are like really vaguely defined, and they're usually not that good because yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, it is what it is. The whole logic to these sort of web comics and webtoons, I feel, and manhwas is like shock value. Like, what do you gain from reading this? A waste of time?
Yeah, just
Like
spending the
a
time of
sick
day, I guess.
enjoyment of watching someone's family die? I
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, in the same way, why do I still read My Daughter is the Final Boss, right?
You're still Oh,
I'm still reading that, still reading Worthless Regression. Hey, I've got to follow up with the good shit, you know?
Worthless Regression has at least has like a
It's still got
wholesome-ish.
really interesting art. I still really like the art style of that thing. My Daughter is the Final Boss, if you wanted to know. I he he went to fight like a dragon that's known for like having like anti-magic res or something, I think. And then he uses a spear that deals magic damage or something. I don't fully recall why he did that. Or I don't know. Eh,
Eh,
it's it's fine. We haven't seen the daughter in like 10 chapters. This is
well,
purely the dad and the mom carrying. Yeah, and then he meets like another girl and he saves her and she's also like his daughter. But then she's like grown up now and it's revealed that she's like a god or something. She's
amazing.
green.
Great.
She's like the green
Perfect.
daughter. And there's a frog named Albert.
Oh, the frog cute.
The frog's cute. Animal mascots, am I right? But also, the daughter found a cat, and the cat talks.
Right.
And I don't know of any other
Perfect.
webcomic where the cat would talk and also teach magic. That'd be crazy.
Oh, it teaches magic too?
Yeah, it's a mage. It knows magic.
Oh, oh. Oh,
It's
okay.
never been done before. So original. Oh man.
Is it at least as quirky as Lulu is? Does it wear like Puss in
No,
Boot outfits?
it's just a cat. It's just a black cat that talks. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure they just straight up
yeah.
scraped Lulu Ruru and was just like, hey, what if, right? What if the daughter found a cat, but it can talk? It's a talking cat. No one's done this before. Free real estate for real. The characters,
Uh, I hate all the villains. Some of the allies
they're
are just
just
kind of weird.
everyone's so nothing.
Yeah, they
Like
people
at
just
least
pass by.
Luigi was like funny,
It's funny, yeah.
funny in the way that he just like did not give a shit about anything. But this guy sort of does. He also like he's more. Well, yeah. So he wasn't like he didn't like ascend back to Earth after like getting betrayed by his disciple. So I guess he's like not. He doesn't have like the power fantasy in him. He needs to like calculate his way. But I don't like those type of characters. Not gonna lie, I don't. I don't enjoy the ones where like they. Uh, he also there's like no restriction to him copying besides like the thing being dead. It's
Yeah.
like he copied the Marshall Pavilion girl's talent by shaking hands with her. And he copied like a high tier talent, and then he copied like a apex tier talent from the wolf or from the fox. There's he's like what's to stop him? I don't know. I guess that's more bad story writing maybe than character pacing or anything, but what can we give it so we can like not make the people no, they're not gonna watch this shit. A 2. What would
You're
you like
right,
to
it
give
is a
it?
2. I'll give it
You're gonna be
okay,
nice and give it a 3 for effort? Or do you double down a 1?
1. Thinking. Wow, how can I give this any points?
You can give it a 0. We can lower it.
Uh, honestly, I like so little of the characters. You're right, it, too.
Oh, whoops. I gave you a 3 by accident. Let me correct that. It's a 2. Alright, so we've got 7, 4, and 2. Well, shit. So it's just gonna be, what, 11, 13? 13 out of 30? I can't do mental math that way. 13 out of 30. Hold on.
Out of 4.3333.
4.33. Okay. Well, once again, the art score has carried this fucker. It always
Yeah.
does too, huh? We need to find one with
Yeah.
like really shit art and also shit story and shit
Spence,
characters.
how did it get published?
Uh, you, you've got a point there. I can't really. You got a point there. I have one for like one with really bad translations, but it's still got like not the worst art in the world. But here I've definitely sent this over to you before, but what if I gave it back to you and put it in the voice chat thing? It's this thing. It's just a really bad translation, arguably. But I can't find the context of it anymore. Well,
What
you
is
also should have
this?
reviewed this. It's really bad. for context wise, because people can't see this, there's like this webtoon that I've read at one point, and they have like dialogue about I I guess like foreigners or something, and I'm pretty sure it's Chinese one because they're like the dialogue spoken here is like, are these the legendary African Americans? It's the first time I saw someone get 10 green equipment. I don't even know the context for this. I tried looking it up. I tried like reverse Google image searching it. I couldn't find the source of it. So I don't know where it's at right now. But regardless, that's that. It's now your turn to review and return and give 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 the next thing.
Okay. Mm, okay. So I literally just clicked on this randomly. Let's do it. Star Instructor, Master Bake.
You know, I haven't read this one either. This, oh boy. Uh, oh god.
I chose it because it has like 60 chapters, which is like not that long, but it's like not like sometimes I feel bad when we review something with like 30 chapters because maybe it hasn't fully evolved to its final form yet. But within 60 chapters, if you haven't found something interesting, like you, who's paying
Yeah,
you?
we can review it. Star Instructor Master Bake. Or
Yeah.
hold on, let me. Star Instructor Master. Yeah, Bake or back. Yeah, well, we'll do that. It seems to be a bluish thing, so we'll make it blue. And we will be back next week with Star Instructor Master Bake. And I'm gonna assume and go out on a limb and say that we will probably rate it like a 6 out of 10. Maybe higher, maybe it's a hidden gem. But that'll be that for today. Thank you for watching again. And I don't know. If you find any recommendations, let us know in the comments. We'll take trash. Give us trash. Alright, see ya.